Cancer, there's somebody who is possibly gossiping about you in some way here when it comes to this other person. You seem to be facing some kind of jealousy issue, the target of rumors or gossip. And I think it's making you feel really vulnerable here. I think it's making you feel weak or exposed. And it's to the wrong people. So you're feeling exposed towards this group of people about the situation. Maybe they're finding out things about you that you weren't expecting them to know. So what does Spirit have to say about this? Okay. Deeper waters. Step out of your comfort zone and explore new depths. So Spirit is saying, don't let this stop you with the situation. It's pushing you guys into a new level here. And perhaps it's meant to be with the situation. It's like it's pushing things so that you guys become closer with each other. And so the purpose might be deeper than what you might see on the outside of the situation. So Cancer, when I asked, what is this really about? So it's something more, something deeper. It's about fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So you or this person, there's something going on. There's gossip happening here. There is maybe having to face people, making waves, an impact. And they have this need to, or you feel this pressure to act your part, to do things in a certain way. But in order to embrace this for the future, they're going to have to step into their comfort zone. So I'm just going to read it like it's this other person, and you can exchange roles as appropriate for your situation. Going to step out their comfort zone and explore new depths. That is going to require them to cause some controversy, and in order to fight for who and what that they love. So let's see the energy of this person that is on your mind, Cancer. Let's see what is going on for this person that is realizing they're going to have to go against the grain, and there's going to be some people that are very unhappy. What energy are they in? So I'm just going to take the top. They're in the Hangman energy here. Okay. They're in an energy of being in this place, and like even this person is wearing a suit. See the suit? This person's just been sitting in this place in contemplation in this suit that doesn't belong to them. Isn't really the suit that they want to wear, is not the persona that they wish to experience anymore, to put on this mask for themselves. So the positive thing of the Hangman is this is Pisces energy, but the positive part of being in the Hangman is that you have a lot of time to contemplate. You put yourself into that energy, and the universe helps you to see things from another perspective. However, it also requires a sacrifice, and a lot of times readers don't talk about the sacrifice element of the Hangman energy. It's a difficult situation to be in, and sometimes changing our perspectives on situations requires us to go into places that we're not comfortable, right? Being in that position is not comfortable. And it's like staying there until you can see something from a different perspective. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's been very slow moving process for this person to be able to change the way that they think. And it's their love for you that is allowing them to persevere over this situation. Okay? That's what's really under all of this. That's making them wake up every single day and be like, okay, I'm going to continue to work on this. I'm going to continue to make this my goal every single day, to do just a little bit, to move myself forward, to change my way of thinking a little bit, because I think that it has been very consistently, it's something that's very deep and very ingrained, and it could be everyone around them that thinks in this certain way, and stepping outside of this way of thinking is not comfortable. Stepping outside of these lines is very uncomfortable for them. And I was watching the first Lord of the Rings movie yesterday, and there's the scene at the very beginning where they're starting to leave to go on their journey, their hero's journey, if you will. And Samwise says, I have to stop. And it's right at the end of this farmer's field. And Frodo's like, what do you mean? And so he turns around and he's standing right by the scarecrow, and he says, if we take one step further, this is the farthest out of the Shire that I've ever been. And that's what I'm getting here for this situation. For this person, it will be outside of where they've ever been emotionally, and outside of perhaps the people, places, and things that they've surrounded themselves with their entire life, but not just them. It could be for generations. How things were always done is now changing in a very big way, because when you have Hangman and Hierophant together, those are very big changes in the ways that we think, in the ways that we perceive things, in the ways that we view people of power in our lives. And I think that's what's happening with this person. And I think that whenever I see this card, it just always reminds me of like a shocked type energy. The people around them being like, what, are you serious? There's no way that the person that I know would be doing these things in this different way, would be thinking this different way, would be preparing themselves to fight for someone, because I don't think this is what their standard life choices have been about up until this point. This is something very new and very different and very uncomfortable. So let's get a card for the Hangman, because I want to see a tarot card for what Spirit thinks this is about. The Devil and the Death card. Y'all, this is right on the nose here. The Devil energy. So what these people are doing, this whole way of thinking, this whole way of being that is unhealthy, that is not right, the ways that they're thinking, like, well, we have the power. This is what our dynamic has always been. This is what our family has always done. This is what our friendship group has always been about. Ever since I knew you in elementary school, this is who you were, but this is not who you were. This is transforming. This is changing. These are two other major arcana cards here. Capricorn and Scorpio energy. Huge transformational energy. The person you are, or this person is changing. And they're never going to go back to the way that things were, because they're realizing it's not good for them. It's not healthy for them. It's not in their highest and best good. And it's also not in the highest and best good of the people around them. And it's going to make major news, like headline news on people's radar. Right? I feel like these decisions, these transformations, this ending of the Devil energy for the person on your mind, they have all of these people coming for them here. And there's a wolf right there, right next to this horse. They almost feel like this is a dangerous situation for them, for whatever reason. That doing what they're going to do to fight for who and what they love, to claim what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Look, there's a literal battlefield going on here with this horse up on his hind legs. And he's surrounded by these 7 wolves. And they're all coming for him at the same time. The odds don't feel like they're in this person's favor, but the bravery I'm seeing on this card is almost overwhelming for me as a reader. This person is going to fight. They're going to stand up to this. It's not just for them, it's about what is right. There's something about this that it's about what is right. And it's going to be this is wounded warrior energy. This person's going to be taking some sort of damage, taking some sort of hit as they make this choice, as they do this action, as they just jump into this deep water. And they're like, I trust this. I trust this. The Hierophant. So what are they wanting to say about this? Oh my God, we have a Hierophant again with the Lover's card. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is going to cause any problems on YouTube, but I'm just going to slightly adjust it here. Gemini energy and the Hierophant is Taurus, okay? More Major Arcana. On the board right now, we have all Major Arcana. Again, let me just emphasize the importance of Major Arcana cards. These are life-changing energies. This is universally driven energy here. Spirit is saying this person has a choice. They're choosing you. They're choosing love. They're choosing their heart. They're choosing their soul. They're being guided. And they're going to go against the grain. So this could be some difference between you two as well. A lot of times with the Lover's card and the Hierophant, when you have those together, it would be very indicative of a lover's choice being made that is against the grain, right? Is against societal expectations. So maybe you're dating outside of your race. Maybe you're dating outside of your religious upbringing. Maybe it's someone who is at a distance where it's a complete change in a lifestyle, or, you know, it could be difference in abundance, right? Money, status, social expectations, age, gender. You could be going outside of your orientation that you were raised in. So maybe you were raised in one way and you're going outside of that, and it is causing this explosion. But you're choosing, I'm gonna get some stuff on these so I can lay them down. You're choosing love. They're choosing love. They're sending all of these messages to you about this. When they get to this point, it's going to cause this movement forward here in this situation. And also I'm seeing this as this person is actually going into battle, because these wands are all up in the air. They're getting ready to shoot another one. And I'm seeing it like going after that Seven of Wands, going after that wolf type energy, these wolves in sheep's clothing, these people in power that they're moving, they're changing their perception on everything, and they're deciding they're going to fight up against this. How does this person see you? Cancer. Wow, this energy is just incredible. It's powerful. It's inspiring. Okay. Again, I have to get a little thing here for YouTube. Let me see how I can put this down. The star energy, Aquarius. Okay, so my phone needed to be restarted here. Sorry about that. But this person views you as the star, and they view you as Temperance. So again, we have more Major Arcana. I don't really even know what to say at this point, because it's so crazy. The amount of, we literally have every single card on the board as a Major Arcana. So I've never had that happen in a reading where every card was, and the underneath is the sun, guys. So they see you as the sun. They see you as their happiness. They see you as growth. This is the happiest, best card in the deck to get, and that's what's underneath the energy here. They see you as a literal angel with the star and the Temperance. They see you as otherworldly. They see you as the future's embrace. Seizing prospects, absorbing wisdom, and springing into action for their ambitions. If anything was going to push this person to act, push this person to change, push this person to put themselves into the hangman position, it's you. You have caused this transformation, them overpowering the devil energy. So we have Leo, Sag, and Aquarius here. You're wearing a mask here with the star. I think they can't quite see your emotions at this time. It's like they're observing the stance that you are in both of these cards. You have feet in the water and you only have 1 foot in the water, which means they view you as being extremely balanced during this time. You are their wish and their hope. And I mean, this energy is indescribable. The love that they feel for you and the determination that they feel on their face. When I'm looking at this card here, it's like that's all they can think about. It's all they can focus on. It's all they can feel. It's what they're wanting to have with you. The moon. You guys, I can't. I can't. Another major arcana, you guys. I've never had this happen in a reading. They view you as the opposite of them. When I get the sun and the moon, that is masculine and feminine energy. With the Lover's card, masculine, feminine energy. All right, this could very much be twin flame, high-level soulmate. They view you as their perfect match, as the balance of who they are. Balance, balance, balance here. The sun and the moon. Okay, my eyes are watering. I'm gonna keep going. What don't you see? I feel like there's some things that they don't see about you right now with you wearing the mask and the star energy here. It's a beautiful mask. It's not like anything negative. I think that they just don't know what your reaction is going to be for some reason. The Tower. The Tower is what you don't see. Are you serious? Y'all are watching me shuffle. The Tower. What is this Tower in reference to? What is going on underneath? It's about them walking away. Them leaving everything behind that is no longer serving them. And if you look here, it's the same mask all throughout, right? The Lovers has the mask on. Again, they're making this choice without you knowing that they're doing this behind the scenes. They're walking away. They're blowing everything up. And they're walking towards 1111 Four of Wands card. Twin flame energy, portal energy. They could be moving with the Eight of Cups, Four of Wands to a literal new house, a new home. This is a wedding here, so this can be representative of an up-leveling of you guys' relationship. That's what they're walking towards. Oh my goodness. I knew this reading was going to be a little bit overwhelming for some reason. The energy was just kind of like, from the very beginning when I tapped in, I was like, this is going to be big. But I mean, I've never had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards of Major Arcana, plus the ones that have come out on the bottom here. You know, that's like 10 or 12 Major Arcanas in a reading. I've never had this happen, ever. Can you give me another card for the Tower? A card for the Tower, please. Thank you. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, y'all. The King and Queen of Wands have come out. So this is about you guys being a power couple. Seriously. This person is literally kneeling before you. They are the king, you are the queen, or vice versa. But they view you as their match. They view you as a dynamic power couple that, you know, that's why they're blowing this up. This is what they see. This is what they know to be true here. Yeah. And the strength is the card in the tarot that overcomes the devil. What you guys are together is what is changing everything in their life. It is what is allowing them to overcome the devil energy. Anything that has held them back, anything that has not been healthy, these entire family dynamics are all changing because of your couple, Lovers and the King and Queen of Wands. This is what you guys are together. They recognize that. They see it. They're willing to fight for this. They're willing to be brave in a way that they've never been before. Okay? I'm going to get a Sacred Woundings card. I want to see, okay, before I can even shuffle, it came out. What I wanted to ask was, I want to see, what is it that is changing in their hangman? What are they seeing differently within themselves? And it's their heart chakra blockage, which is being blown up within themselves. Giving and receiving love, emotional isolation, or holding on to resentment, leaving you feeling disconnected from others and yourself. It may manifest as struggles with forgiveness, lack of compassion, or fear of vulnerability in relationships. You're healing their heart. You're allowing them to change. You're opening their heart. This blockage is being blown up. Oh my God. Okay. I'm like, not even really sure how to keep going right now. But let's go ahead and get a couple messages and then we're going to close this out. I mean, I have a complete, like, everything but what is representing you is Major Arcana on this board. For Cancer. I am not who you think I am. I hide who I really am from you, and it's time for me to take off my mask and reveal my true identity. Remember what I said about the masks here? How every single step of the way there's a mask in here. And you don't see who they really are. You've probably been wearing a mask as well. Okay? They're gonna be, their heart chakra is awakening. What else for Cancer? You are very special to me, and I am planning on taking action to prove how important you really are in my life. That is how they're going to fight for their love. They're going to stand up. And I am learning many spiritual lessons because of you. This journey has been a roller coaster. So Cancer, check out your other placements, please. If this reading has resonated for you, I cannot say enough. Please let me know in the comments. I have never seen a reading like this. It's a very special reading. I will see you on the next one, Cancer. Bye.